today I will show you how to make really delicious and crispy roast potatoes. These are crispy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and have rosemary, garlic. They're seasoned very lightly with salt and pepper, and they're so delicious with a roast meal. And I will show you just how easy they are to make. So let's get started. I've got 1.5 kilos of potatoes here. These are baking potatoes which have been peeled, and now we're going to cut them into quarters because they're quite large, so cut them into 3 or 4 pieces each. This is quite large, so I'll cut this into more pieces. So that's all done. Now here I've got a large pan filled with cold water, so we're going to put all the potatoes in here. Make sure the potatoes are covered completely with the water. So I've got water which is about 1 centimetre above the potatoes, as you can see. So put all the potatoes in the pan with the cold water. Now we're going to bring this to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, we're going to simmer it probably for about 6 or 7 minutes. So our potatoes came to the boil, and then they've been simmering for about 6-7 minutes, and they look like they're done. If you use a fork and press in, you'll see it kind of goes in easily about halfway, then stops, which means they're partially cooked. So try and look for that once you're checking them. So once it's come to the boil, about 7 minutes boiling on high heat. Now we're going to drain this using a colander. So the potatoes are ready. They've been cooling for about 5 minutes after we drained them. So we're going to keep that aside for the time being, and then we need a large oven tray. This is non-stick, so I'm going to now prep the tray with all the seasonings straight onto the tray, so it keeps you from faffing around and using lots of different things. And first thing we need is some oil. So I'm going to add 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil onto this. So add about a tablespoon's worth of rosemary, a generous pinch of pepper, or 2, because I like pepper. There you go. A teaspoon of salt, tiny bit of smoked paprika, and a couple of cloves of garlic, just roughly chopped or smashed. I've got 3 cloves here. And now we're going to add the potatoes onto the tray. So once the potatoes are in, just make sure everything is nicely coated, so give it a nice stir. You want to make sure that the potatoes are completely covered with the oil, otherwise they won't get crispy. So make sure the potatoes are in a single layer, so not overlapping one another, and just spread them out nicely. So the potatoes are ready to go into a preheated oven, 180 degrees fan or 200 degrees regular oven, for around 45 minutes to an hour, or until they're nice and golden and crispy. The roast potatoes are out of the oven. They've had about an hour, and look how amazing they look. So nice and golden and crispy. Just listen to that sound. You can hear all that crispiness going on there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.